Hi, team. Okay, I just wanted to be able to give you a little bit of information about cough drop support and some of the most used or most helpful pieces that you want to kind of keep in mind as you're working through support. Support on an app, I'm sure, is a little bit different than support on a hardware device. Within the app, if we get two or three reports about a problem, a specific problem, that's something we super want to dig into and really try to solve. Most people actually don't report their problems. And so those that will, we're really grateful for, so they can let us know they're kind of the pulse that keep us going and help us know when there's a concern that's happening. A lot of people, when a problem comes up, they either stop using the program or they just deal with it. And we don't want that. We want to make the program as functional and easy to use as possible. So if you start seeing two or three people that are saying the same kind of thing is going on, that's a big thing, and we definitely want to check into it. Probably the biggest tool that we have when we're doing support is to be able to masquerade as a specific cough drop account. So you can log in to the program as though you are logged in on this other account. So you can see the settings, the speech boards, and the options that have been assigned on that particular account, which makes it so that you can see how things are functioning for them. A lot of problems are solved by adjusting the settings that people didn't realize they had a particular setting checked or assigned or ready to be used on their account. And so a lot of times when we masquerade, it lets us see what's happening, and then we can say, oh, I see what's going on. You've got this setting happening, or you've got that thing, and you didn't realize that that was, you feel like it's a problem instead of that it's an option that you can select on your account. I realize that things are going to look a little bit different once the redesign of Cough Drop happens, but the functions in this video should still be kind of the same. So hopefully that will help a little bit as you go through some of this process. So when you log into Cough Drop, there's going to be an organization tool somewhere. Right now it's on your dashboard. I'm not sure what the plan is for the redesign, but it'll be somewhere fairly easily accessible. And you'll have this paperclip icon or something else that represents that it's an organization. You can see I've got 4 organizations listed right here. So they're listed by name. When there's only one organization, most people are only in one organization. I think it just says organization tools or organization management, something like that. I don't think it says the name of the organization. I think it just says, this is where your organization is. But you want to choose Cough Drop Admin as the organization. And then we can come to this page where we can choose to either find a user or masquerade as the user. Masquerading as the user is what we use to be able to see what's happening in an account. But this find a user option is also really useful as well. A lot of times people try to log into their account using their email address. And if you're logging in on the device where you created the account, you can actually do that because your device is probably going to remember that this is the username that's affiliated with that email address. That's not a cough drop thing, it's a device thing. So a lot of people try to log in with their email address thinking that, oh, I've done that all the time on my laptop. How come it's not working on my iPad? Well, you actually can't log into Cough Drop using the email address unless your device remembers the affiliated username. So you can come here to use that email address to search for a particular username. You can see that this particular email address has 2 accounts that are listed with it. I'm just going to go to this one. If you tap on it, it'll bring you to the account page for that user. And there's a lot of useful information here. This is where you can do some resets of things, but it'll also tell you what kind of user they are. This is a premium supporter, and they've been using it for about 2.5 years. You can't always trust those perfectly, but they're a good indicator. You can also come here to the billing page, see how they're signed up for things. You could look at their preferences, you could look at their profile, those kinds of things. So you can do all of that without actually masquerading in their account. This is just kind of to give you an overview or help you see what's happening with the account. When you masquerade as an account, you log in using the username, and that will take you into the account as though you are logging in for that user. So you can see that on this one, it took me straight into speak mode because that's how this particular account is set up to go straight to speak mode. This is the home board assigned for the account, those kinds of things. So I'm being a little slow. I think it's because we're making a video, but I'm going to exit out of speak mode, and this would let me see what things are happening in the specific account. So I could see that, oh, geez, I can see that that's in scanning mode, or somebody's turned on a pin so that you can't get out of speak mode without entering the pin, and the people are frustrated because they can't get out. All right, we just need to adjust that in the settings. So I can come into the preferences for this person. It's just like they're logged into their account. You are logged in to this account. You're masquerading as though you are this account. So you can see the settings that are here. You can make any adjustments that were needed. The only difference here is that we do have a device preferences section. These settings apply to a specific device that's being used. So while you can look and see what's assigned for devices like the one you're using, you can't adjust this and have it apply to somebody else's device. They'll have to make those changes on the specific device. So like a voice, I can't assign a voice to an account and then that will apply to their device. They're going to have to change that on their specific device. So just be aware of that all of these settings up here, all the sections up here, let's just close that one real quick so you can see. All of these settings, these are general preferences. They apply whenever you're logged in on whatever device. These are device preferences. These apply to the one specific device that you're using. So this masquerading option allows you to see what's happening in the account and see exactly what's going on with a specific account. You can come and see what the home board is. You can see if they have any supervisors or if they're oh, she's got a ton. Anyway, but you can just kind of see what's happening. When you are done with that account, click the user icon here and just tell the program you want to stop masquerading. That will take you back to your account. So now you can see my user icon instead of the user icon of that student account. And that'll kind of set things back to normal and allow you to continue to move forward using Cough Drop. I hope that makes sense. Good luck as you move forward, and take a peek at the other videos that are out there if they'll help you as you do Cough Drop support. Thanks.